Yes guys, so today's little beauty, Volvo S60R all-wheel drive, 2.5, 5-cylinder, absolute monster of a car these. 300 horse stock. This guy's come all the way from Liverpool for us to do exhaust on it, so yeah, shout out to him coming all that way. We're excited to do this one. They always sound nice, these. I've done a few of them before. So they're quite a funny setup underneath. They're like a twin pipe that comes all the way down the car. It's already got a downpipe on it. We're getting rid of twin pipes and we're just doing 3-inch straight off at downpipe, all the way back, one small box. Some tips similar to OE, so it looks factory. He don't want it too rowdy, just wants just that 5-cylinder noise. So let's see if we can nail it. Let's get a rev now. It already sounds nice, I'm not gonna lie, so hopefully we can better it and not worsen it. Already sounds mint. Guys just come back from Nürburgring it. Shout out for that. Drove there, been round Dam, took it round ring, come back with no problems whatsoever. So happy days. Let's get it up on ramp and let's get this exhaust done. Let's have a look then. So it's fairly quiet because it's only got one box in it, but it is like a big cube square thing which will be chambered to death internally. So we're gonna do away with this two pipe malarkey. It's already got a 3-inch downpipe on it, so we're going to come off this flange here, 3-inch all this way. Now, the only thing I'm slightly worried about is 3-inch is going to sit quite low here, really. A little bit lower than what that does, but that's what he wants, so it does look like he might have scraped it 1 or 2 times, but then again, he has just been to Nürburgring, so God knows he could have jumped it around Carousel out. So we're going to do what he asked. We're going to do it in 3-inch, and if it becomes a problem, we'll sort it in future. So it's all nice under here. He did say that it's been off at road for a while he's been doing it. You know, I bet this is an absolute monster, this. 4-wheel drive motor, 300 horsepower stock. It's probably tuned, it's got a downpipe on it. So it's basically like a Focus RS in it, but looks like a Grandad Volvo. Cool thing, proper cool thing. Let's get cracking then. Like I said, they have come from Liverpool, so they are just knocking around Chesterfield, and there's not a great deal to do in Chesterfield, and building a 3-inch exhaust system is no fast job, so we will be all day on this, so let's get cracking. Just had to have 3 attempts at this because I messed it up first time, messed it up second time, third time I think I've got it right. So I'm going to make a split internal to the box, and then we're going to come out of this with perforated tube, out of that with perforated tube, then there's going to be a bit of I've just crushed a bit of 3-inch here. So there's going to be a bit of 3-inch there, what will be welded to that, and then it'll be really short like that with an expanded end, so 3-inch perforated tube into here, through my little stainless split, and then out my perforated tube that side. That's how we're going to split it internal in the box. But keep it free flowing, that's the key, with no chambers, free flowing. So these first two what I made were more like a 45-degree cut, which gives you and it's just so hard to hold with one hand. That's a 45-degree cut, so it gives you like a 90-degree. The angle were not enough, I'd have never got out of it. That one were a little bit more, still weren't enough, and then I just went, you know what, sod it, went maximum capability on bandsaw. As far as it'd go, I don't even know what angle it were, just as far as it'd go. And now you'll see that I'll be able to get out of them with a bit of bent perforated tube. Happy days. Right, let me cut this, and I'll check back with you in a sec when I've showed you. I'll check back with you in a sec once I've made the other 3-inch bit, what's going to go on there, and it's all expanded up, all welded up. Show you how we're going to roll. That's all welded up then. Doesn't look anything spectacular at the moment because it's covered in glue off at tape, because like an idiot I only use masking tape at the minute. I need to order some more PET tape. PET tape's what you use for purging because it doesn't melt and leave glue all over your workpiece. Masking tape does, which is what it's done here. I mean, this is going to be inside silence, so no one's ever going to see it anyway. But it is all purged up nice. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean it, jazz it all up a little bit. I'm going to cut, that's hot. I'm going to cut that off there, expand that up, and then assemble the silencer together, if it fits. Well boys, I think she'll do the job, don't you? When I say handmade, I mean handmade. Right here in the UK, in my shop, every piece of that has just been made. Well, apart from the caps. I do buy the caps and I do buy the empty cases. But the rest of it is handmade right here in the UK, nothing imported. So you know what's inside that silencer, and so do I. A 3-inch, it's a twin 2-inch outlet, free-flowing internal silencer. Pretty nice. Right, time to get that inside there with some packing, and let's get it on that car. Now that silencer's done then, it's time to move on to tips. So with these Volvos, and it's same with S60s, it's same with V70s, the cutout sits really far to the left hand side and the tailpipes are slashed and then turned. So nothing else really suits these at all other than like the OE look, like raw slash cut pipe like that with them twisted. So that's exactly what this customer wants, just wants them slightly bigger. They were a bit small in that cutout, they didn't quite fill it, so we're gonna do some 2.5-inch ones that are gonna fill it. That's my next job. I've just measured that with angle finder and I've just set the bandsaw up to the desired angle. I've got my 2.5-inch tube here. Let's cut 2 out.
You're pulling on my walls down. I've never been exposed like this before. I'm good at shutting you out. I've always had a way of keeping closed. Beating, hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're finding I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name.
Right, that's a wrap. Let's get it on floor, see what it sounds like, see if it sounds better or worse than before. I'm voting better. I think it's gonna sound mint. Let's see. Right, showtime. See what it sounds like. I'm excited. Oh yeah. That's gonna sound nice. It's not even revved yet. I know it's gonna sound nice. This kid is going to be absolutely wet through when he hears that. Bet camera don't pick it up, but it sounds crisp. And that little bang, he's going to have a smile from ear to ear when he hears that.
That deserves a thrash about that does.
Perfect that. It's not too loud, but it's just enough. Yeah, so it's perfect. It's not too loud, it's not obnoxious to the point where it sounds like a Focus ST with a big 5-inch KMS, whatever they are on it. But you know, that's perfect. Nice little grunt, suits car nicely. Sweet, right, we're gonna take it for a little spin, see what it sounds like on road. Ooh, look at that bang! This sounds mint. He's gonna be absolutely buzzing. His drive home from Liverpool is gonna be about 5 miles to gallon. He's just got his foot flat to the floor all the way home.
Sounds like something mega, doesn't it? What engine is it? 5?
It's basically the same engine as what's in a thingy. What's in a Focus ST.
It does that? Yeah, it does sound like
It is. It's the same engine. Same engine as a Focus ST. Yeah. So main aim at road test is not for us to just go out and joyride his car and smash it all over, which we're not going to do. Obviously I'm going to gear a little bit, but just want to know if it drones and just see what it generally sounds like under normal driving conditions. Giving it some, can already tell you it sounds immense, so don't worry about that department. Mainly now we just want to make sure it doesn't drone horribly, which I don't think it's going to. You can usually tell when a car's going to drone. And this is a manual, so you can kind of play with manuals a little bit.
Sounds fresh.
Honestly, it is perfect. It's perfect. It's not too loud. You know, like, you guys will know what I mean. You know when you've got a Focus ST and they just want straight pipe, and they have like a tiny little box in it, and they sound well, but they're just too loud. Like, you couldn't live with it on a daily basis. It's just too loud. Like, this has got that 5-cylinder note to it, but it's not obnoxiously in your face. You could still drive this nice. You could still take your missus out in this, and she probably wouldn't even notice. So yeah, he's gonna be pleased with it. This guy, he did originally ask me for straight pipe, and I was like, no. I was like, don't do straight pipe, you're gonna ruin it. So thankfully he took my advice, and hopefully he's happy with it. Even just cruising, it's normal, innit? It's not, you've got a burble there and that's it, which is perfect in my opinion.
Oh, get out of the fucking way.
Get out of my way. Bang on gear change.
What have we done? What?
I don't know.
That's reverse. You went for reverse.
It won't go in fifth. It won't go in fifth.
Oh, maybe you haven't got fifth. Won't go in any gear.
We've lost all gears. I've lost all gears. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, what happened there?
I think you went to put it in reverse, didn't you, by accident? And I think it's just malfunction.
I didn't, I went for fifth.
Oh, yeah.
It's got 6th, look.
Oh, yeah.
I went for fifth, but it won't go in fifth. It still won't go in fifth, look.
Maybe I ain't got fifth.
I think it has, I just...
No.
Fifth's a no-go, isn't it?
Well, there is gear.
Fifth. First good, second, third, fourth.
Fifth, no, what about 6?
So is that fifth or is that third? That's first. That's third.
That's fifth, innit? Yeah.
First, third, fifth.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is that,
so
then?
when you go like that, it thinks you're putting it in reverse, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so fifth's a bit dicky, isn't it? I'm gonna say. So second, fourth. Yeah. It's alright, gearbox is a bit dicky. Thought we'd lost all gears then. My bad. Gearbox rake's a little bit warm, look at it, because it lets you go past the 5th position, which obviously it shouldn't do. But we killed box then. We're good.
Might have been a first.
We're good, yeah, it would have been a first. We've had everything, haven't we? But take it from me, it sounds fresh. That little bang on gear changes, whew, beautiful. It's quite flat at bottom end, it comes alive at top end. Anyway, let's see what drones are like. So that's 4th. 5th's a bit icky. There we go. That's 5th. Then 6th. Try and get to 70. Traffic's a bit horrendous. Oh. Nah, there's no drone on it. I'm running out of road fast because traffic's horrendous, but you can tell when there's drone. There's no drone on that. So happy days. If you've got a V70, S60, they're all a very similar setup, and you want a nice sounding setup that's subtle but what should we call it? Subtle but crisp. Yeah. That's what it is, isn't it? Subtle but crisp. It's not up at top. This is the setup for you. No drone either. So I'm gonna get back to base now. I think the guy who owns this is lingering about somewhere. We'll try and find him, try and collar him. Maybe I'll, if I do collar him, maybe I'll get his reaction on camera. If I don't, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.
Calling out your name.